Alright, right on, Arcanine. Let's take on the next gym. Of course, we gotta cut this down. Pikachu. Oh. What is... What are you doing? Oh, wait, what? I shouldn't have been... Okay, I mean, there's literally a hedge in your way. But yeah, there's you gotta cut that thing down. However pointless of a barrier that is today. What's this girl gotta say? Oh, talking about, yeah. Talking about natures. Oops. Arcanine was so big that the hitbox, I guess, of it touched the thing other than the other thing. Let me try, of course I could try Pikachu. Oh hey, Psyduck is cute. It is a you know, chubby little creature. But first let me do this thing. I probably should have checked out Chansey, come to think of it. I mean, I like Chansey. I don't know if these girls like it. Yeah, it's full of strong trainers. I just checking something. Alright, we're recording. And these things have their wreaths on their heads. And somehow Jerry, even now, is beating the gyms before I beat them. Fang over here is gonna get a lot of experience. Although, I guess I could use the other thing, like the... No, I think I'm gonna go with Fang. Just in case there's a fire type. You know, fire on fire, I can do that. I can fight fire with a fire type, and that's a pretty good idea. And besides, we can have flamethrowers all day. Oh yeah. I'm not sure how good it'll be against... Well, probably better than Psychic from the Butterfree. I'm gonna kind of phase out using Phase 2. However fancy it does look. Oh, I gotta chop down all these bushes. Yeah, the gym's actually had a redesign. Now it's more of a maze rather than just kind of a straight shot. But now there are these ledges, so if you're tired of fighting the trainers, you can just head back. Because, as I said, this is a maze. And as you can see, there's like, you know, I stepped up a slope, like a light slope. And then there's going to be another one I can go down, etc. for a shortcut. I'm just going to keep going. I'll probably have enough flamethrowers at the end of this to just wrap it up. Oh yeah. Boiled eggs. Hard-boiled eggs. Or, well actually yeah, hard-boiled because they're still in their shells. Not sure how soft-boiled works. Maybe you just, you know, boil it for less time? I don't know. I don't have to fight this girl, but hey, might as well. Gotta get the experience. Because I'm not catching a whole lot. Speaking of catching, I should probably check my Pokédex. So here's Gloom. The funny thing is that white stuff is supposed to be drool. Doesn't really look like drool, but that's the way this game looks. Like, everything kind of has this kind of cell shading, like this cell shaded look, I think it's called. Where you can see like everything kind of shines in the same way. You know what, just use this thing. A good gust will finish this thing off. Been a while since I really used that, come to think of it. And yeah, that Mega Drain did not do much. Alright, Butterfree, let's see what you got. Oh yeah. Usually I play these games like kind of having an equal distribution of experience, but I feel like I'm not really doing that this time. I mean, I have a level 31 and a level 24, or actually level 25 and etc. And I just shook the controller, and that happened. Oh wow, I have 3 of these. That's probably enough to get through this gym. Assuming they just keep paralyzing me, which is just so wonderfully annoying. But what are you gonna do? Also, I did not check my Pokédex. What can I say? I got distracted. What is this? A Tangela? Oh, Noddish. Okay. So, I have, like, what, 12 fire throwers? Flamethrowers? Yeah. Yeah, this is alright. Still got good amount. I gotta say, again, I learned that move at level 17. Can you believe that? In the original games, you learned that at level 49. And you're just at the Elite Four. I'm still, like, surprised by that. Also, wow, one-hit KO that Weepin' Bell. Granted, the Bellsprout line is more offensive than the Oddish line, which is more defensive. Like that girl, you know, her thing took on that flamethrower quite well. Even managing to stun Spore. Good grief. Alright, Pokédex. How many caught? 40. So I can go back and get, I think, like a Charmander. There's Erica. Yep. And this lady, who is a little closer to the beaten path. I gotta say, this isn't really a maze per se. You know, it kind of puts me in just like kind of a direct path, but it does snake around. So I guess it's kind of like a hedge maze, sort of. I'm not sure if there was a Pokemon game that really used that hedge maze. Oh yeah, I remember. It was Generation 4, Pearl and Diamond. Yeah. Platinum did not do that because Platinum had its own structures to the gyms sometimes. I actually did a playthrough of Pokemon Platinum, and that was the case. But yeah, it did the hedge maze thing pretty well. Like, you were kind of searching around for trainers, and yeah, they were dead ends, but they were pretty hidden. You gotta fight them all. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Alright, another one shot, no problem. You know, Arcanine does sound different, but I think it's okay. You know, it's more gravelly for sure, but not too much, I'd say. I still prefer the old sound. I don't know how we can have this game that's on the Switch and somehow it just doesn't do that. You know what? Actually, I'll forget, and I will replace Minimize with Sing. Sing doesn't hit very often, but hey, you know, getting the enemy to sleep and using Soft Boiled is a good move. Hey, I was wondering if this thing would learn Air Slash. It's actually a pretty good move. I'm really taking a liking to Butterfree here. I might keep it. I mean, if I'm using that and Ivysaur, Venusaur, you know, become a Venusaur. And I'm using Chansey, that's 4. And I've yet to find anything that's really interesting. Oh, I forgot to check out where I can find Farfetch'd. I can't say whether I'll really use it. I'm not really fond of flying types. Like, oftentimes I have one to use Fly, the HM, in the older games. But, not that useful in battle, you know? Ah, there we go. Check habitat. Okay. Just along the sea. Or the ocean, really, you know, it's an ocean. The sea is, you know, inside, like, in there, I guess. Or that's a bay, and the sea might be over here, you know. Something like that. Alright. I think we have a couple more battles to go. These level 29s are easy enough to take on, so... You know, it's good experience for Arcanine. Or Arcanine. The Arcane Canine. I'm not sure if I ever realized that that pun until now. But yes, it's a master of the arcane arts. All, as in, like, you know, throwing fire and electricity or whatever. Breaking the laws of physics. Oh dear. I guess its fur sure breaks those laws. I mean, you know, you can see it's like standing up and sticking out. Very strange, but hey, it sure looks good. I just realized that this thing looks more like a tiger than it looks like a than a dog. I guess also like a lion with a mane. Yeah. So Incineroar, you know, the one from Alola, not quite fitting that bill. I think it's this way to get to the leader. I mean, I might as well cut that down. I think there's nothing there. Yeah, that's just the slope to go down here. If you want to, I mean, maybe that goes to the middle? No, it just goes around here. Strange. Alright, let me check, how many flamethrowers we got here? 4? Yeah, I can probably finish the job with that. Probably. Yeah. Just go for like a couple of takedowns, maybe headbutts instead. Where do we have it? Where do we have it? Facade is actually a really good idea, come to think of it. So I'll probably get paralyzed. Because you know, those grass types, they just love to stun spore and poison powder. Oh boy.